Not to make excuses for myself, but to make excuses for myself.
I'm not very
Art
good at
is not
That's what I'm going for.
my strong point. Okay. So you can't see this.
No.
Oh, Jesus. Can I look a picture of this person up before I... Did you look up a picture or do I have to do it from memory?
Just do it from memory
Okay,
or what
I
you
have
think
to,
it
I have
is.
to do it from memory. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Right, go on. Ask me a question.
Okay, I actually thought of one, right?
You're not allowed to look.
I'm not allowed to look. Well, I still have to talk to you.
Yeah, I know, but you can't
Oh,
look
sorry,
at
I'm
what
not.
colour
I'm looking lovingly into your eyes.
Thank
Fat blue makes me see your brown eyes, but you don't look at me very much. Those lovely brown eyes anymore.
I'm joking.
Go on. Okay. You know me and my apocalypses.
Yes.
Okay.
How did you get this to work? It was bleeding.
I wet it a little bit and then
You actually wet the actual stuff.
a little. No, the sponge.
Oh, right. Oh, no, I've wet the sponge.
Delicate hands.
I know, we're lashing this on now. Right, go on.
Zombie apocalypse, right?
Yeah.
Right. This is probably too wet because it's dripping.
Oh, it is dripping, yeah. Jesus. But how did you get such good coverage on me?
I just had to do it a couple of times.
I know.
It's too wet now. It's not going to stick
yeah,
well.
It's going everywhere. Okay,
Yeah.
hang on. Let me just... Right, go on.
Okay. Zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
What would be your escape route?
Out of the house?
Yeah, or like what would be your escape plan? Or like, okay, mine for example, right? I'm still having difficulty with how we'll manage to get out of the house. I'm trying to think, do we board up the windows and just stay put? Which is why I'm all about growing my own veg, okay?
Is that why you've started learning growing your own veg?
It's sustainability. I have to learn. If we had to fend for ourselves.
So there's a big difference between sustainability from an environmental perspective and sustainability because, what happens if a fucking, like, did you watch too much Shaun of the Dead? Because you used to do that.
The
Walking Dead. You watched too much of that while Davey...
Sorry, they are two completely different things.
You watched...
Right.
What's Shaun of the Dead?
Shaun of the Dead is the comedy with Simon Pegg.
Oh, sorry. But you were Davey.
And all they want to do is go back to the pub.
Jeez, you have to really lash this on.
Yeah, because you wet it too much. Sorry, so, yeah, I'm trying to figure out, do we clear out space and get out of here? Do you know that way? And then I'm like, if we had an electric car, we'd be absolutely screwed.
Well, do you think, like, if there was an apocalypse, all the petrol stations would run out of petrol. Did you not watch, what's it called? That's the first thing that happened, was they all ran out of petrol.
Yeah, but then what are you going to do for electric cars? So you'd have to store petrol somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. So, but then what I'm thinking is we probably need to go down somewhere down the country. And then I'm thinking, sure, Mum has, she's in a cul-de-sac. There's a field out in front of her. Grand.
Sorry, you look like you're having a severe allergic reaction at the moment.
We just set up a little commune there, like they do in Walking Dead.
Just after Davey was born, Ash started watching The Walking Dead before she'd go to sleep. And I swear to God, I'd be in bed. You'd be there feeding Davey in the middle of the night, 3 weeks old, and I'd be asleep, and then I'd wake up to, honest to God, and I'd be like, what the fuck is going on? Because she's watching The Walking Dead with her newborn son.
Well,
latched on to her, like.
Isn't he absolutely fine?
Jeez, like.
His speech is great. He obviously learned it from The Walking Dead.
God, like.
Okay,
this is getting better.
So you haven't ever thought of your escape plan, your apocalypse plan?
No.
Okay.
Although I was listening today
Yes.
to a thing about what happens if nuclear war breaks out.
Okay, go on. So this is what more interests you more. Go on. We'd be dead.
That's
goodbye.
But I thought, like, if nuclear war broke out, it'd be like, we'd be a couple of months at least. Like, if it proper broke out, like, we're fucking finished in like 90 minutes. Like, we're gone. Like, we're absolutely goosed.
So there's no point in having a plan. So we need to build a bunker.
No, it was all about how in America, literally, the president has full authorization to launch their nuclear weapons. It's terrifying. And actually, by the time this goes out, no, the election won't have happened. By the time this goes out, but if there's someone who gets elected and has access to those launch codes again, that is a terrifying prospect. Okay, right, next question.
Okay, sorry, training Max. Would you rather spend Halloween night in an insane asylum or in a cemetery?
Oh, cemetery all day long.
Yeah?
Yeah, an insane asylum. Hang on, is there people in there?
Well, in those movies, like even in Batman and stuff, and they'd have, they're all meant to be like the moon and everything too.
No, I take a cemetery all day long.
Didn't we? Didn't you do something for work where we went down to what was the name of that house in Wexford?
It's supposed to be the most haunted house in Ireland.
Begins with L.
It's Loftus Hall.
Loftus Hall.
Think that's it. It's near
It's in Wexford Hookhead.
Near Hookhead.
Yeah.
But the only is the thing that was on there was more for a bit of crack. But apparently, like, it is very, very haunted.
Haunted.
I did do a thing though in Wicklow Jail.
Oh yes.
Not Wicklow Jail. Yeah, it was Wicklow Jail. And it was for the radio, and they brought me in, and it was like a thing where it was a paranormal activity investigation, and they locked me into a cell and gave me this special thing that would like measure if there was any like electromagnetic activity. It was the most frightening thing I've ever done in my life. I was 20 minutes in there on my own. Now, the thing never went off, but it was pitch black. It was about 11 o'clock at night, and I was like, oh my God, this is... I need to be very careful about the placement of this.
Am I Miss Piggy? Pink Panther.
You're not meant to guess!
I guess it.
You're not meant to guess. You're not meant to guess. Okay, hang on.
Because like I actually thought he was painting my nose, and then I was like, oh no, it's not my nose, it's a moustache.
They put me in. They put me into the cell, and it was about 11 o'clock at night. I was completely on my own, and honest to God, I was so frightened. But anyway, nothing happened. The machine didn't go off, so I was like, okay, grand, I'm in the clear. And it does not tickle.
No, I actually quite like the feel of it.
Afterwards, they came back to me and they
it's not tickly.
They told me like
it's quite cooling.
People had died and all like in those cells, and people who've been like, you know, wrongly accused of this, that, and the other. So anyway, they were giving me a bit of a tour around the place afterwards, and it was still dark. I swear to God, something pinched my arse. I promise you. And there was no one around me. There was nobody around. A ghost pinched my arse.
Maybe that stage of your life was the longing for someone to pinch you. It's like...
I'd been single for a long time. Yeah. No, I'm telling you now, a ghost pinched my arse. Okay, it was very distinctive.
Also, you have no arse.
Shut up. At least give me that. Like,
oh, sorry.
That was the only action I was getting in my early 20s. A ghost, more likely male, pinching my arse. Hang on. I've got an idea.
Okay, what's your favourite Halloween tradition?
Ooh, favourite Halloween tradition? Well, like, obviously when you were a kid it was the trick-or-treat and all, but obviously now Davey is like close to the... I'm excited for that.
Like face fronting in work, you not necessarily, you're behind a microphone. So don't put it too much into my hairline for getting it off.
Oh, right, okay.
In the morning.
I was trying to do a hat, but that's not really going to work.
Okay, I'll visualise a hat. No, but just be
what else
careful.
I could do. I actually don't know if there's much more I can do.
Okay.
I don't
I
like...
think you're finished.
Maybe more pink.
Okay.
What were we talking about?
What's your favourite Halloween tradition?
Halloween traditions. Okay, so obviously, like now, when Davey gets a bit older, it'll be nice to do all the do the trick or treating. But Halloween tradition. I remember one of our neighbours, one of our friends' dads, used to always get fireworks and would do a bit of a fireworks display on the green in front of Mum and Dad's house, and that was always a bit of crack. Although I do distinctly remember one year I was dressed up as Britney Spears. I was about 11. I was like a Manny Delgado version of Britney Spears, right? 11 years of age, in a fur jacket, and one of the rockets fell over, and fireworks started going everywhere, and I was wearing full fur, and I was like, "This is it. I'm finished. This is how it ends."
And that is perfect.
I'm going to go up.
Exaggerative Carl Mullen.
I'm going to go up in flames, and I'm going to die dressed as Britney Spears.
And he wondered why I didn't want to get with him.
Lads, I don't really know what else I can do here.
Girl.
Like, it's very hard when you can't visualise the person. Do you know what? Maybe. Right, I've got one more thing. I'm not cheating and I'm not looking. Oh, well, I'm completely wrong with the whiskers.
Right,
okay. Right, hang on. Right, here we go. we're just lighting this up. Go on.
Right.
Give me a question.
All right, okay. If I were a monster, what type of monster would I be and why?
You?
Yes.
You fucking present. No. When does Ash get to her most monstrous? When I leave shit around the place and don't pick it up and
For about 3 weeks.
and
or 6 months.
walk over stuff on the stairs.
Yes.
That's generally. But if you were a monster,
I know you're one.
what would I be?
You'd be not Sully, the other fella. Mike.
Mike!
Yeah.
The one-eyed Mike?
Sorry. No. Sorry, you would be Sully.
Well, I was Sully
Mike
before.
is the green fella.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. You'd be Sully.
I'm making
Because
this
you're
worse.
actually a real softie.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
was dressed up as him as well.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to do. One
Bad
more.
is it?
Good, we'll see. Okay, we'll try this.
You're going to make look mine like the fucking,
Yeah, you're going to have to close your eyes for this
the
one.
Mona Lisa. Ow, I want to keep my eyeball, Carl.
What? This is art! I don't know what monster you'd be.
Okay, what's the best pumpkin carving you've ever done?
That's a shy question. That's a
Sorry,
stupid...
what you're meant to say is, Aisling, I never really carved pumpkins until you came into my life, and I take such great joy now. So every year has been fantastic that I've been with you, that we've carved pumpkins
What
together.
I will say is, so we have started carving pumpkins since we got together. And we go to like a pumpkin place where you go and pick them and all that, and that's good crack. What I will say is, pumpkin carving is one of the most stressful physical things you can ever do. The sweat fucking squirting out of you, trying to get all the stuff out of it. Unless you have the proper tools and utensils, the worst thing possible you could do. I cannot believe how bad a job I'm after doing that.
Right, so we call it a day then?
Yes. Go on.
Okay, I need to see what it looks like then. Here.
I don't know what to do.
Oh my God. I'm trying to visualize.
But hang on. Okay, so imagine that's
Am
your
I your
hat.
man from Pink Panther? Is that who I'm meant to be?
You're meant to be the Pink Panther.
Yeah, okay.
But hang on, you
Pink
got...
Panther is essentially pink with a black nose.
Well, the pink was very hard. It wasn't very good. Do you have a black nose?
He's a, like, panther, doesn't have a black nose?
I think he did. No, I think he's... Actually, I thought he had a moustache. Pink Panther. See, he's
Red
yellow eyes.
nose. Oh, yes, okay.
Okay, so he has yellow eyes. And I did
Maybe
try...
the eyebrows.
I
See
tried
the
to do
eyebrows?
the, like, whiter part here. The eyebrows. I could have given you more eyebrow. Red nose.
Would you have guessed that from my face? No.
Credit where it's due to me. I think I like tried my best with the colours. It just the execution could have been better.
Well done.
Well, you can vote below on who you think did the better job. I think I know, or maybe I don't know. You can roast what my performance here, whatever you would like. To be honest with you, but thank you very much for watching, and most importantly, happy Halloween.
Okay.